welcome to this section. Thank you so much for joining us. It's a great pleasure to have you here. Glad to have you. Thank you for joining this section. So, who am I? My name is Rajivan Koli. I am an husband, I'm an hacker, I'm a teacher. For the passion, I love the guitar, the rhythm guitar, the bass guitar, the drums, the piano, and the sport. I play the table tennis. What the other things that I do, what I do today, I do, yeah. I'm a cybersecurity consultant. Started my ethical worker got about 5 6 Sigma 4 6 Sigma certification. Got this cybersecurity and some other certification. As you can see, obviously information security, using physics, and mixing several information security. Now, the founder of BB What's BB BB is cybersecurity leadership mentorship program. This is a program where we mentor. This is a program where we mentor professionals. We mentor professionals. We support professionals. This is a program that helps us build a community where we demystify cybersecurity needs by making cybersecurity education simple to understand for everyone. Our program is designed to foster leadership and mentorship in the field of cybersecurity, equipping everyone with the knowledge needed to drive this evolving industry. Please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for upcoming episodes as they will be very informative and engaging. Join us on this educational journey and become a part of DB Cybersecurity Leadership and Mentorship Program into community. Together, let's demystify cybersecurity and pave way for a secure digital future. Join us, kindly click on the link below to access the registration form. Participation is completely free of charge. Please note that you'll be encouraged to ask questions while completing the form, as we are delighted to provide answers to all your inquiries. Let's dive right in and let us talk about the reason we're here. We'll be discussing Introduction to Cybersecurity, Episode 1. And so, talking about cybersecurity, what is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity, the term cyber is derived from the Greek word cybernetics, which means stairs mind. It's used to describe anything related to computer, the internet, and other electronic devices. Cybersecurity is the practice of protecting systems, networks, and data from unauthorized access, use, disclose, disclosure, disruption, modification, or destruction. It is a critical issue for organizations of all sizes as well as individuals. So, talking about cybersecurity is a practice of protecting systems. So we need to talk about the systems. And when we talk about systems, what kind of systems are we referring to? We're referring to computer systems, network devices, and data. We're referring to the data that is being stored on the devices. And definition of cybersecurity is practice of defending computers, servers, mobile devices, electronic systems, network, and data from malicious attack. It is also known as information technology security, that's IT security or electronic information security. The term applies to various variety of contexts, from business to mobile computing, and can be divided into common category. Another state, another definition that is going to be very useful is the state of being protected against cyber criminals or unauthorized use of electronic data or the measures taken to achieve this. So from the context of the definition of cybersecurity, cybersecurity is referred to as the detection of what? Protection of what? Protection of what? I mean, protection of what? What do we want to protect? Here, these are questions. These are questions that we can ask. What do we want to protect? Protection of personal information, protection of company, another form of protection. Where you know where exactly are we trying to protect? We're trying to protect the cyberspace, and while we're trying to protect the so we're trying to protect um, trying to protect the we're trying to protect our information so that the bad guys would not exploit the system. Who is qualified to do that? The experienced professionals, and that's where we find ourselves. That's where we find ourselves. That's what we need to do. When? As soon as possible. How do we get that? One of the things to do is for us to get a mentor. That would really help. The next thing we want to talk about here is we want to talk about computer. What are we talking about? What is computer network? Computer network can be classified into two: the local area network and the defined this simply means you have when you have two systems and they are connected together using a cable or putting a device in between. When you put a device in between, that device can be referred to as a hub or a switch. We no longer use hub because the switch is better and more intelligent. That's why. So if you have two computers and put a switch in between, that is referred to as a LAN, local area network. And if you have one, you can have 5 rooms, and you have in each of the rooms you have two computers with a switch. That's a LAN, so you can have that in each of the rooms, and that means you have about 5 LANs, and if you have them at different locations, then you can refer to them because you can refer to that as a wide area network. It means that they are because they are located in a different geographic area, right? Um, so if you have 5 rooms and have two systems and one switch, in each of the rooms, if they are all connected, they will still be in a local area network. Within a building, it will still be a local area network within a building. But if they are connected to, if they are in different locations and somehow connected, and there are different ways they can be connected. They can be connected by you having a system in a room connected to the switch. Then the easiest way to find to connect it is to have a modem, because the modem device will now be connected to the switch, and that device that is connected to the switch has that is connected to a base station, and that way is connected to the internet. And if you have another location, you have another room, you have another system connected to the switch. The switch is also connected to the modem. That way also you can have the device connected, and that's a one. That's one of the ways we can demystify one. And that's why usually if you want to have like a complete network setup, you could have a switch, have a wireless router, have a modem. The modem is usually with internet connection. Then you can have a server connected, you have the printer connected to the switch, and all the computers connected to the switch. And that's what we refer to as network. And so computer network are used in various ways. You have like they're used for business purposes, education, used for education, business purposes, they're used for education. Government actually use computer systems to manage information, the finances and the likes, entertainment and the likes. And so that's benefit of using computer. Here are some benefits of using computer network. Increased productivity. Um, yeah, computer increased productivity. It also here helps to aid it helps to aid communication, the likes, and communication with employee, within employee, or with customers and suppliers. So that's it. It's inevitable for us not to have computers. And what do we do? What other things do we benefit from computer? By reduced, it helps us to reduce cost. Computer network can help us reduce cost by eliminating the need for paper-based process and allowing business to centralize their IT infrastructure. And so that way we are able to have multiple systems, and I mean they're more protected. It's not like someone would write something on the document and misplace it easily. That can happen, right? So, but if you have any system, it's a lot easier. Improved security, yes, it helps us to centralize security and all of that. So, um, and we can easily access information that is stored, and we can also provide security in terms of providing passwords, centralizing the security of the device. Then it also helps us to enhance customer service and all of that. Benefit of using, we're still talking about benefit of using computer, and so here are some of the challenges of computer network. So cybersecurity network also have vulnerable. So by default, anything will be vulnerable. Like any setup, either a phone, a computer, if you just set it up, it's vulnerable. Vulnerable in the sense that it comes with default setup. Default setup is one of the things that the hackers or the bad guys always look out for. Just like setting up, having like a key, having like a door most times, for the door. most times it's not properly configured. Having like a door or anything that comes with electronics usually will have like default setup, and that can actually quickly lead to you know um, loss of information and loss of data, privacy concerns also because it's not properly set up, and technical problems also, So, so yes, challenges using computer network. So cyber criminal is a person who uses computer and other electronic devices to commit crime. Cyber crimes are, hacking, gaining unauthorized access to a computer and network. Phishing is also another threat. It's an attack where someone sends like fraudulent email or text message to someone or to anyone, and it appears to be from a legitimate source. Meanwhile, the attacker is trying to impersonate someone, make it look real as if it's coming from the real person. Right. So such that sometimes they try to steal information, credit card information, and the likes. And malware. Malware is also another software that is being used that can be used to really steal information, and they can use that to also disrupt, the network, disrupt the service, bring down the server, and all of that. So for ransomware, it's another software, but the goal is to encrypt the victim's that system, encrypt it so that the customer or the person would not have access to the system anymore, and they will be ordered to pay, or they make a request for them to pay to decrypt it, and totally it's really um, happening, and it's really not a very interesting experience for organization. Data breaches exposure of sensitive information, to an unauthorized person. Data breach, it may result into lawsuits and the likes. And so, and this is this is a regular act because when the digital age and now lives, as we do with all things online, things happen, and there are also digital footprints, and this kind of create more opportunities for cyber criminals to obtain information and the like. So everyone, should be more worried about how victims are able to, you know, take advantage of the cyber criminals are motivated by financial gain, their ideology, and simply for the challenge. Some of them just want to perhaps they just want to use it as a plugin, right? They also want to show off their skill, and some they probably just have group. Some it's also for the purpose of mission state act, acting actually. So it's situation where a country would go against another country. Cyber criminals are a growing problem, they're a major threat, and in 2021, the global cost of cyber crime was estimated to be $6 trillion. A lot of people now use computer. Number of computer users have increased. A lot of people now use phones, and these phones are connected to the internet. And what that means is, as at today, June 3rd, 2023, um, as at June 3rd, 2023, there are approximately 5.4 billion unique mobile phone users in the world. And this means that the number, and this means that 5.4 billion unique mobile phone users are exposed to attack. They can be attacked. That's what it means, and they can actually steal things from them. So this number is expected to grow to 5.9 billion in 2025. There are also um, and there are also approximately like about 1.4 billion unique computer users in the world. The number is expected to grow to 1.6 billion by 2025. Now, the major challenge here is that a lot of them know how to use the phone, while some other people do not know how to use the phone. But using the phone is one thing, then knowing how to protect the phone, knowing how to use the phone appropriately, knowing how to protect your information while you use the phone. Not everybody is knowledgeable about that. You know, everybody is quite informed about the risk that they pose. Yeah, so the majority of mobile phone users are, in developing countries because phones are just getting in there and people want to get to use phones. And top 10 countries with the most mobile phone users are all developing countries. So you have China has most mobile phone users in the world with over 1.4 billion users. India has second most mobile phone users in the world with over 900 million users. The United States has the third most mobile phone users in the world with over 300 million users. And if you look at the statistics at that today, what we see is there's a high chance that um, the rate of attack will continue to increase. Really, the rate of cyber attack on phone users, is constantly increasing, and we can't actually stop it. So in 2022, there are over 6.5 billion cyber attacks worldwide, and this number is expected to grow to over 10 billion by 2020. So we if the cyber attackers and cyber criminals make $1 million from this attack, which has been projected to happen in 2025, means that they could have like $10 million. And obviously, it's not even possible for them to make $1 from each user, right? What it means is they stand a chance to get more. The most common type of attack on the phone and computer includes phishing attack because it's a social engineering kind of attack. It's social engineering attack in which the attacker sends fraudulent emails. That's a lot easier to send text messages. It's easier. Um, it's like a faceless person sending an email, and anybody can send email from any part of the world. And so it appears to be from. They could also send it and make it appear to be from a legitimate user. The goal of the phishing is to trick someone into, getting to click so that they can provide their sensitive information. Basically, one of the attack vector is malware. That's a software that is designed to, you know, cause a problem, steal information, ransomware. There's also another software that just go into the system by clicking on an email, it downloads into the system and begins to encrypt, begins to just back the try to identify information, sensitive information within the system, and try to use algorithm, certain algorithm that has been written in the script to secure that information. Once it's secure, just hijack, in this context, just hijack a particular folder and assign a password to it such that no one can easily guess it and ask the victim to pay. That's it, and it's been growing or improving over the year. And they do it for a lot of reasons. They do it for financial gain, and that is, in a way, um, worrisome. And that's why we need cybersecurity experts because we have a lot of cyber criminals. And we also need people who will be on the defensive side to help protect. And that's why we have a lot of data breach, exponential and competitive advantage. Nation states and corporate spies may target an organization asset also to gain competitive advantage or access sensitive information for political, economic, and strategic purposes and the like. So they may target proprietary information, and that's why most organizations also require um, cybersecurity experts to help research and development data, intellectual property, and benefits of just research and development data or intellectual property to benefit their own interest or the interest of rival organization. And this is a valuable asset that is important to the business that should be protected. So companies need cybersecurity experts to help prevent this kind of situation where their research data will be stolen, and also protect the organization from experiencing disruption and sabotage such as this. And even if that does happen, they should know what to do, right? So there are a lot of things happening out there. Cyber criminals also want you know to carry out these nefarious attacks just for political and ideological motives, and they have their agenda, they have reasons to attack just because they have their own beliefs and they just want to try and impose their beliefs on some of the people, or they want to um, just prove a point really that they're smart, they can do a lot of things and they can disrupt services and so that's one of the reasons we need cybersecurity experts. So it's and talking about cybersecurity, talking about cybersecurity as a whole, we have the technical and the non-technical. In on this journey, talking about cybersecurity, we have technical and non-technical. One of the things to do as a cybersecurity expert, if you just um, trying to get into the industry, try to get a mentor, that would make your journey a lot easier, and you can easily learn from mentors really. So not just one, get mentors, you can learn from the mentors, and that would really help, and you can focus more on the non-technical, you can start with the non-technical while you continue to improve. If you're not ready to research, if you're not ready to study, if you're not ready to improve, if you're not ready to ask questions, I'm not sure you'll be able to go far. But if you're ready to ask questions, you if you're curious enough, you want to know more day by day, then this profession is for you. Thank you so much for this section. Thank you for hanging out till we got done with this. Um, it's been fun, having you around till we have you again to meet on this channel again next time. Thank you. Please subscribe to our channel. We've got loads and loads of interesting episodes coming. Thank you.